Great. I'm so happy and again so excited that once more I'm talking to you all. So thank you very much for joining us, and I believe it is an honor to have you great, creative, hardworking, diligent colleagues once more on board. I'm so sorry? Good. So, but this time we're going to be talking about AI, which I believe is something that we sooner or later should talk about. It's high time we learned more about AI, and maybe tonight that's how we do it. That's when we do it. Perfect. More people are joining us, and it is so exciting. But this evening, Arash is going to be talking about AI, how it can be helpful, or how it can affect our like profession adversely. Uh, Arash, I believe, is a resourceful trainer. I believe at home you guys have, of course, have had many feedback sessions, and I believe it's going to be so useful to learn a great deal directly from him. So, without any further ado, I'm going to bring you Arash Nematifar.
Hi, everybody, and thank you, Hadi. So let's get it started. But before I start, let me play a song. Are you ready for the song, guys? Yes, yes, that's a big yes. All right, that's great. So I created this song, so this is like really special to me, and I hope you enjoy that. Okay. Alrighty. So did you like the song? Did you like it? Really? Yes, it was about Iran, Europe, and I loved it. Just it was about teaching English, yeah, and it's about us. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, thank you very much. I like all the comments you're putting down in the public chat. Yeah. Yeah, and you see, the lyrics, everything was about Iran Europe. That makes, this song really, really special. It was wonderful, yeah. And some of you guys have already noticed that it was, just produced by AI. Yeah, it was by AI, just the whole thing. Unbelievable, but yeah, it was by AI. Just I put down the prompt and then, yeah, magic happens. Yeah, you see, this is AI. Okay, yeah, this is it. Yeah, I was like, wow, wow. So we've got, just something around 40 minutes. So we have to hit the ground running. So let's get it started. So the first question, could AI replace teachers? What are your thoughts, guys? Oh, are you sure about that? Oh, Paris, this is yes. Sabos is not really. Yeah, not totally. I wouldn't think so. Uh huh. Yeah, I think yes. Good. So I guess, yeah, the visual effect I'm using is causing some delays. So let me just turn that off and let's see if my webcam is going to work properly. Yes. Okay, good. Yeah, not really, but if you don't have something new to say, you will be replaced by something anyway. Yeah, I agree. But just throughout all these just days and months that we've been talking about AI like everywhere, I've been reading a lot about AI, and the point is that just something that I can be sure of is the fact that like it's just a tool, not a replacement. So actually, as teachers, we shouldn't be worried about the fact that like we are going to be replaced by AI, and that's for sure. Yeah. So no worries about that. We are not going to be replaced by AI. You see, because AI has been designed to imitate humans, right? So this is not something that you need to be worried about. Okay. But of course, there are certain advantages and disadvantages associated with using AI and having AI around. So, like, about the advantages, about the merits, I can say it provides learners and, of course, teachers with like personalized learning experiences. Like, every time that you want to practice, speaking, writing, whatever, you can just open ChatGPT and then you can easily start practicing. And it is honestly like super fun. And just before AI, every time that I wanted to practice English, whenever I wanted to practice speaking, I had to, just ask a friend, and that friend would say, like, right now I'm busy, I can't do that. Or, for example, it's early in the morning or it is late at night, so I cannot really practice with you. Okay. And my friend really couldn't help me with that because, like, I wanted feedback, I wanted more words. And just my friends couldn't help me with that. So I have started using Chat GPT, and that is like magic. I can ask for collocations, I can ask for pronunciation of the words, I can ask for more advanced words, I can have Chat GPT check my grammar, and everything is like super fun. You see, that's the point. Personalized learning. It is exactly what I have asked for and what I need. Yeah, that's the world of AI. And, the feedback is the most important thing. Like, as teachers, you want to just correct your students' writings, and this is going to be, man, just time consuming, cumbersome, whatever negative adjective that you can use for that. But the point is that you can use AI to provide your students with feedback. It is fun. You can use Grammarly, you can use ChatGPT, you can use Deep AI. You can use a lot of different websites available to provide your students with feedback on their written work, and this is going to be much easier. And you can add your voice, and that is going to make it like really personalized. And even you can proofread your students' writings, And this is like super fast. Just in each class, we've got like 10 students. So that would be like time consuming to check their writings and provide them with feedback. And they would be nagging teacher, I need the feedback on my writing and so on. So this is going to be like, uh, you know, super easy and fun if you used AI for providing feedback for your students. And even your students are going to use AI, yeah, without you. Okay, so that is going to give you more time to be creative and prepare for your lessons. And yeah, okay. But about cons associated with using AI, we may become over dependent. We are not interacting with people, and our students may use AI to like provide us with the writing we've asked them for, and this is going to be like a big problem. They send writing, and you see just a beginner is using some advanced words, C2 words, and you're like, wow, okay, but it's not his or it's not hers, it is AI's. Okay, but you know what I mean. We all have been there. Okay, so, but I think AI is changing the world, like in different realms, like engineering, I don't know, marketing, uh, you name it. Okay, it is changing everything. And I guess AI is changing the way we need to teach. Okay, so we are not going to be replaced by AI, but still we can use AI to our advantage. Yeah, and it's like there have been staggering changes in the world because of AI, and I guess education is not different, right? So I guess AI is a friend, not an enemy, not a foe, not an adversary. Can you complete the sentence? AI is a friend if. Fatima says, let me add ChatGPT. Yeah. If it is used wisely, yeah, used properly. If you try to be its friend, yeah. If it is not overused, yeah, we shouldn't become over dependent on AI. Only you know how to talk to it, okay? If we won't be lazy, yeah. If we know how to use it, if teachers, yeah, use it in advantage of teaching, yeah. I have made videos for my students' assignments before AI. I have to surf the web and so on. Right now, I ask AI. I do agree with you, but just the full sentence that I had in my mind is this: AI is a friend if you know how to use it, right? So the first thing is to get the right prompts. Very good. So we need to write good prompts for ChatGPT if we want to use it to our advantage. Just I use ChatGPT here because it is the granddaddy of all bots, all chatbots that you have been using. And by ChatGPT, I'm talking about all just artificial intelligence apps available or websites and whatsoever, right? So you need to write good prompts. Okay, a good prompt has got like 5 features. It can be more, but the most important one is the fact that like you're specific. You have to give details of what you are looking for. You need to provide a context, right? How is this happening? And tell the AI to role play as a profession. Like imagine you are an English teacher. Imagine you are a teenager or whatever. Give it a role. Okay. Keep AI on track. Sometimes, just when you're chatting and it is like the message is long and the prompt is really long, so the AI is going to get distracted, right? So you need to keep it on track and keep optimizing your prompts. Okay, so your prompt needs to be specific. You need to provide context. You need to role play with AI, and just imagine it has a memory. Okay, So the point is that you need to just be careful how and what you're putting down in the chat box. You see? Okay, for example, one time you say, imagine you are a teacher. So it's going to remember the next time. Okay? So ChatGPT 4, 4.0, ChatGPT 5 Turbo, okay, they are all, just awesome. Okay, but remember, they have a memory and they are going to remember everything. Okay? So here there is a checklist for you guys if you want to just check just your prompts to check like if they are okay or not. And the point, just later on, I'm going to introduce a very nice website that is going to help you with writing prompts that are like great. But as teachers, we are going to use AI in our classes, right? For preparing, planning for our classes and so on. And do you know how to use it for your classes? Honestly, are you sure that you're using to your advantage for your classes? So I asked a couple of colleagues to just plan for this, just lesson for these 2 pages. Okay, and they used some, just chatbots like POE or, for example, PI. They used it, okay, and they just gave me the lesson plans. They were not bad, but I used ChatGPT. Uh, and I checked the prompts they used, and their prompts were not really good. They didn't know how to write prompts. They just put down da 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 da, and they were looking for like something magical to happen, and that didn't actually happen. Okay, so the AI was just talking about different things, and they had to put the topic down. They had to just put down the words and everything. So I have found an easier way. So but before that, for those who are not familiar with the steps of TBLT, okay, just footnote, let's say um, I have just, on this slide, 6 steps, the framework for task-based language teaching by David Nonon. And, just these 6 steps are just going to help you concoct a lesson. But mostly for the books you're teaching, you have all of them somewhere in the lesson. Okay, so you shouldn't be really worried about that. Okay, but I am going to provide you with the full prompt for the lesson. Okay, and this is fine. But let's review the steps before we move on. So the first step for TBLT, the first one, create a number of schema building tasks that introduce initial vocabulary, language, and context for the task. Number 2, give learners controlled practice in the target language vocabulary, structure, and function. Give learners authentic listening practice. Focus learners on linguistic elements, grammar, and vocabulary. Provide freer practice. And finally, the pedagogical task. Okay, so I wanted to teach ChatGPT these 6 steps, and I wanted a lesson plan for those 2 pages that I wanted to teach. Okay, so this is exactly what I asked ChatGPT. I said, design an 80-minute lesson. So our classes are like 90-minute lessons or 90-minute classes. But I, put down 80-minute lesson because you have to greet your students, you have to say goodbyes, and you will have to wait for your students to ask the questions they have and so on and so forth. So this is what I did. I decided to just consider 10 minutes of buffer, okay? And I said, design an 80-minute lesson plan based on the 6 steps of task-based language teaching by David Nonon. And I explained the steps. I gave the, I mentioned actually the level of the students, and I mentioned the book. I have already uploaded those 2 pages from the book. And remember, you need to change it to OCR when you upload it on ChatGPT, because it reads text, and just if you do not have a text, you have a picture, this is going to be a little bit difficult for ChatGPT to give you a clear answer. So if you're looking for a clear answer, you need to change the PDF to OCR so that it is in text and ChatGPT can fully understand that. So this is the prompt I used in order to ask ChatGPT for the lesson plan, and boy, the result was awesome. Okay, it gave me a downloadable Word file of the lesson plan with the timing, with the aim of each part, and the linguistic outcome, and even the extra activities I needed. You see, the pedagogical task is not in the book. And even more interesting than that was this part. So, like a normal lesson, it said, start with the picture. Ask your students to describe the picture. And I said, fine, I know it. And then said, ask him these two questions. I said, it was already in the book, so I'm not surprised with that. And then it said, ask students to read this, just part. It was in the book, so still not surprised. But it said, skip part C. Forget about part C. Go ahead and teach the words. I said, wow. So I'm going to skip this. Am I going to work on that? And I said, yeah. After presenting the words, it asked me to do the reflection part. And I said, hey, ChatGPT, I'm not sure why you changed the order. And it said, the focus of this lesson is on vocabulary, not on reading. So if you want to focus on the words, then you can put part C after part 2, 1C, okay, is going to fly to the end of part 2 because the students have learned the words first, and now they can reflect on the reading and they can talk using the words. And this is going to be reading for activation. I said, wow, why I had never thought about it. And then again, for the grammar parts, it said you can use the grammar box. It is good. And for the, just language, for the contractus, it is fine. You can use that. And for the speaking, it said it can be more interesting if you did that. Just change it a little bit. So I said, okay, I'm going to do that. And it said, if you want your students to practice speaking even more, I have put down a pedagogical task. You can have your students design an ad for the things they have at home, and they can sell it to each other. I said, oh my God, this is a real world activity. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. And I was like, yeah, you see, I was like an old man in the world of AI. I said, this is possible. I'm not dreaming. So I wasn't really sure. So I went for an lesson. I said, just ChatGPT did it, but I got lucky. Just it was a beginner's luck. So I went for the next one, the next 2 pages. I again uploaded 2 other pages and I said, I need the lesson. So then again, magic. Yeah, I was exactly speechless. Yes, Fariba, I was speechless. I said, wow. So I said, boy, I was, just spending hours planning for my lessons. And I was, wow. You see, this is like super easy if you know how to put down the prompts, right? So I'm going to just give you some useful websites that are going to help you create the best prompts you're looking for. The websites you can use to like create pictures, uh, ask questions, and whatsoever. So one by one, I may show you pictures of these websites. I'm going to just talk about these beautiful websites and useful websites. And I'm sure you're going to just need to screenshot. You need to use these websites. And of course, I'd love to hear your feedback. If you have better websites, please introduce, I have been, just searching for these websites and I have been using them for long. So I'm not really sure if these are the best websites still. So you may find some more interesting websites. Okay, so the first one is ChatGPT. it is free. You can use it like very often. So try to use ChatGPT. Just it is really reliable. But of course, you need to use your VPN for that. I do understand, and that is going to be problematic a little bit. But provided that you have a stable connection and you can use a reliable VPN, then you can naturally use ChatGPT. And this is awesome. Just all those lesson plans that I showed you previously, they were produced by ChatGPT, and just ChatGPT is awesome. It can just give you pictures. It can just give you the solutions to your problems in your classes. And the point is that you can just personalize the lesson for your students. Like if you have a group of accountants or engineers or whatsoever, and you want to just have 2 pages of the book taught, using ChatGPT, you can actually make the lesson more personalized for accountants and so on. And even you can ask for more collocations that connects the lesson with their job, and it is going to be super useful for your students, and it is going to be fruitful for them, and it can be just really fun. Your students are going to relish each and every one of the minutes spent in the class because they find it really useful. So you can also use PI. Yeah, this is an application. A lot of people are using that. And yesterday, even I was talking to a colleague, and she was just giving a lot of positive feedback about this, application. And I do agree, this is fine. But they are all using ChatGPT, and this is going to be really, really fun to use different applications. But the point is that ChatGPT is the granddaddy of all these applications. Okay, so I guess if you use ChatGPT, then it is really reliable. Okay, and also, there is this app you can practice speaking with if you are interested. It is TalkPath. But unfortunately, because a lot of different options are available on the premium version, so you may not be able to use all the options available on the application. So the point is that I am introducing these websites because they are free, yeah, not because they are the best, yeah. So these are free and they are the best because they are free and they provide you with the best options that free platforms provide you with, right? So ChatGPT is the first one, the granddaddy, and the prompts that I got, it was from neuralwriter.com. Yeah, so it was the initial prompt that I used for ChatGPT, and honestly, the result was not satisfactory. And the reason why, the result was not satisfactory was that like I wasn't specific about what I wanted from ChatGPT. And honestly, if you want to write this long prompt, you would say like, I feel better if I plan for the whole lesson. So if you don't have the energy to put down this long prompt, then this beautiful website, Neural here, is going to help you with that. So you put down the prompts that are good, and then this website is going to modify that in a way that ChatGPT can completely understand it and can give you the results you're looking for. Yeah. So even for POE, I don't know, PI, whatever app that you want to use, they are all based on ChatGPT, and they are using the same source. Okay, so you can use this website for whatever AI you're using. It doesn't really matter if you're using POE or I don't know, PI. Whatever you're using, you need a clear prompt, and this website is going to help you with that, because without a clear prompt, you're going to get nothing. Yeah, so you give garbage, you get garbage. This is obvious. Yeah, that's the point. Okay, so the first website was ChatGPT, the second one, neuralwriter.com. But there are times that you start the class and suddenly you see, where are my slides? I don't have my slides. Or for example, just 5 minutes before the class, you are informed about the fact that like in 5 minutes you're going to have a class, and this is going to be really, really stressful, just that moment, and you're going to be stressed out. So Slide Go AI is going to help you with that. You can have AI produce those slides you're looking for. I know the content is not that impressive, but the pictures, the slides can be used. Okay, this is your last resort. Like in 5 minutes, your class is going to start and you have nothing to use. So SlideGo is going to make everything easier for you, right? So SlideGo AI presentations, it is great. So you see, I asked SlideGo to produce, just a lesson about collocations of traveling. And the result was really interesting. It gave me 12 slides with pictures, with the target words in bold, and with the context for those collocations, right? So you can easily use AI to prepare slides for you. And you can modify that, of course, and you can, change a couple of words if you want. But the point is that, just Canva that you mentioned is a great website also. There is this website, Presentry, but that needs money, right? So this is free, and Canva, again, asks you to just buy the premium account. It is affordable, it is inexpensive, so highly recommend it. I'm using, the premium version of Canva, and I really like the, just premium version advertising somehow for Canva. It is nice and it is inexpensive. Okay, so if you want to buy, just the premium account, highly recommend that for Canva. But still, I, have to mention that I'm talking about free websites. Okay, so you don't have to pay. Or for example, even for Neural Writer, you don't have to, just register even, because just every day you might receive a lot of emails from different websites, advertising different options available on the website and so on. So you may not like that, just over a lot of, let's say, emails that you receive. So you may not even need to register for this website. Okay. So the next website that is awesome, I have to share my entire screen to show you how this website works. Okay, so I hope you can all see my screen. And so this beautiful website, this Chrome tab is like funny. That's fine. Who cares? I'm going to just share my entire screen. Hope you can all see that. Okay, so can you see my screen? I have shared my screen. I appreciate it if you could just put down yes in the public chat. That's great. So this is the website, okay, krea.ai. And, this website can, create pictures, can enhance pictures produced by AI, and it can create videos. Just I have tried the video part. It is not that fun, but about the pictures, it is like really, really interesting. So it works real time. So I put down the prompt here, a robot hugging a teacher, a tall, robots. The teacher is standing and the students are like happy and learning English. Okay, so this is the result that I got, and it was like really interesting. So I can change that, and I can just put down a tree and I don't know, just a cow, and just you can see that, just like in real time, everything is changing. Yeah, and this is like super fun, and it is for free, and you can easily download the picture. And right now I downloaded the picture, and I can use it in my class. So I wanted to teach. Is that totally free? Yeah, it is for free. Yeah, you don't have to pay for that. And this is like really fun because I wanted to teach, just a storm in a teacup, and I couldn't teach that. Just this was an idiom, and how I could, just how on earth I would teach that. So I easily, just typed what I wanted, and I got the results. I downloaded that, and there are a lot of pictures that I have produced with this, interesting AI, and I can show you some of them, and just it is one of those pictures. Okay, I wanted to teach ostentatious, and I used this picture to teach. Okay, it's getting a little bit scary. The world of AI is unknown, and whatever is unknown sounds scary, looks scary, but still, this is like really fun because we can use it to our advantage. Just you don't have to Google everything and like spend 30 minutes looking for the best picture. You can easily use this platform in order to provide you with the best pictures you're looking for. So that's it all. You know, I love this website, and yeah, just I wanted to teach the word ostentatious, and I googled it and I didn't find anything interesting. But with this website, wow, yeah, it was like that. And the next website, awesome one. It is Tweety. Yeah, Twee actually. Yeah, I don't know just why I say Twee. Yeah, okay. So let me open up the website, and this is it. So sometimes we have like movie classes, or we want to use a YouTube video, and we have to watch this video, and then we have to prepare some speaking questions before that video, and then we have to provide some gap fill exercises, and then we have to prepare some detailed questions and so on. And just downloading even that video is kind of difficult, let alone just preparing everything you are looking for. So this is it. This is what TUI app does. This magical AI app. Yeah. You put down the link from YouTube. You choose the part of video that you want to teach in your class, and this is going to be like magic. You see? Let's discuss these interesting questions. So the link of this video was about, just the best cities in the world to live in. And it gave me the discussion questions, the opening parts. And then it said, it is not enough. Let me give you some gaps so that your students can fill in the gaps. And then it said, you need the answers. You don't have the time to watch the video. Here are the answers. And then it said, I can provide you with 4 summaries of this video, and your students can watch the video and choose the best summary. And it is really interesting. You can design reading activities according to the video, vocabulary activity, writing, speaking, grammar, listening. Wow, this website is awesome. And it is free, guys. Yeah, OMG. Yeah, incredible it is. And you can download it, you can download it, but you have to pay for that. But you can easily, take pictures of these activities, and you can easily use that. It is still fun. Okay, so screenshot, use it. Okay, yeah. So the links are all here, Saida, so you shouldn't be worried about links. And then the next one, teachanything.com, another beautiful AI powered website or app. So there are times as teachers we want to teach words, and we have like no idea how to teach these words. Or for example, we want to teach a piece of grammar, and still we have no idea how to teach this grammar, not because we don't know, but because we're too tired to think, right? Or we're too busy. We have got like a lot of classes. Or even there are times that you want to teach a grammar lesson, but previously you presented that in an advanced class, and now you want to teach it to a group of basic students, and that is going to be hell of a challenge. So instead, you would use teachanything.com. And let me share my screen, and let me show you something. Uh, just let me put down a word. I hope you can see the word. The word is tangy. Yeah. So I want to teach the word tangy, and just I can select the difficulty of the word according to the level of the class that I have. So I choose easy. I want a group of elementary students. So I would press generate answer, and here is the answer. Okay, so this is the answer. So you want to know about tangy, right? Well, tangy is an adjective that describes a type of flavor that is sour and a bit sharp, but in a nice way. It's like a little wake-up call for your taste buds. Let me give you an example. Imagine you're eating a juicy orange. The flavor is sweet at first, but then you get zingy sensation on your tongue. And that's the tangy part. It's like a little burst and blah, 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 blah. And every time I go on the word, it gives you more example, new examples, and so on, right? So as teachers, from now on, you don't need to spend time thinking about the examples and how you want to just explain what a word means, right? That's it. Easy, huh? You want to teach present perfect? You want to teach IELTS? You want to teach whatever? You can easily use that. And it is really interesting that this website, okay, is for free again, okay, and you can ask whatever questions that you have in teaching, and this can teach you. But speaking of AI as teachers, we are really worried about the fact that like our students are going to use AI and they are going to just cheat and they can learn nothing. Honestly, it's not all about that. Just they can use AI to just get feedback on their writing or speaking and whatever. And the goal of teaching is training autonomous learners, no doubt. But the point is that, when you ask your students to use AI, you are, just helping them use AI. But some students may use AI for cheating. That's when you can catch them red-handed using app.gpt0.me. So this website works like this. So you're gonna just actually put down the writing, or I don't know, just whatever that is that your student has sent you, or I don't know, your students have sent you, and you can put it here, in this box, and the website is going to let you know which part has been produced by AI, because these days students would use their knowledge and AI's knowledge in their writing so that they can teach us. But you see, we are not teachable, right? We are not gullible. We know AI and we use AI like on daily basis. So we can use app.gpt0.me in order to just show them that they have been teaching and they cannot bypass us. And by the way, just Fatima, you said bypass. There is another website, Bypass GPT-0, and this is going to help the students humanize their, GPT-produced piece of writing. Okay, so just there is everything. Okay, so you can use it if you're writing a paper and whatsoever. So because I have been trying to just teach you everything, this is how it works. So the next website, yeah. Sorry guys if I'm just moving on too quickly. We can talk about these websites, just for days and months and talk about the advantages and disadvantages of using these websites. But, just we don't have the time right now because, just everything is just moving very fast. And yeah, okay. So now the next website, again, is awesome, like the others. Okay, so this is just defeat dot AI. Was it? Yeah, defeat.me. Yeah, me. And this website, defeat.me, can produce the whole lesson. You say, I want to teach IELTS writing task 2, and then for free, you can download the PDF of what you want to teach. Okay, and this is like really interesting. It is printable. This is in PDF. Okay, so I just typed, I want to teach IELTS writing task 2, and this is the result, guys. It put down an IELTS writing task 2 topic. It gave me, just a reading with some information about IELTS writing task 2. And then it provided me with a reading summary. Then it gave me the vocabulary in that reading. Then it gave me some questions, some worksheets I could share with my students. And it even gave me some short answer questions. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Speechless. I am. Actually, I was when I saw that, but a couple of times I used it. And, I was wowed. Yeah. So, and these are the questions, just it is everything, just 4 pages for teaching IELTS writing task 2. This is awesome. Just you can use it in your classes. And wow. Yeah. And guys, there is an AI for everything. You want to create a song? There is an AI for that. You have a website and you want AI to control that. You have a website, for example, for helping your students learn English more effectively, and you don't have the time to update the content on your website and so on. So you don't know how to start. You don't know how to just improve your website or, for example, make it faster and whatsoever. There is an AI for that. And these websites that I found, this is not 8, this is 9. But anyway, so there is an AI for that.com. Let me show you the website. There is an AI for that.com. This is how I came up with this awesome website. Okay, so this is the website. Let me share my screen. So you search the AI you're looking for or how you want to use the AI. Like, for example, I say, I want to create a song. It gives you all the AI websites that produce song for you. I want to create a video. This website introduces all AI-based websites or application. Yeah. So this website is the last website that I introduced tonight, and is the website that you're going to be using for finding more AI tools and introduced to me, right? So AI is not an enemy, guys. It is here to help us as a tool to make our classes more interesting, more fruitful for our students. And honestly, you should be happy that everything is easier, more effective, and more useful for your students. You can provide your students with feedback faster than ever. You can teach the classes more effectively. You can, I don't know, you can do everything using AI, right? So, and use ChatGPT, use all these AIs, and try to enjoy your classes, guys. So I'd be more than happy, because we've got like 5 minutes. So I'd be more than happy to answer, just your questions if you have any. And I'd be happy to see some of those AIs that you have been using in the public chat. I'm happy you loved all these websites. And guys, don't forget to screenshot this page. It was the most important thing about, just all the slides that I, just showed you guys. And you're welcome, guys. You're welcome. I hope you have enjoyed tonight's webinar and one of the CPD webinars that we have. Okay, yeah. So Fatima, I hope you're kind enough to send it on WhatsApp for me. And yeah, love you all. Hope you use AI to your advantage and do not overuse it. Do not become over dependent, over reliant on AI, because naturally, just it is AI, and this is going to be, making mistakes at times. So you shouldn't be over reliant on AI, but of course, you can use it effectively for your classes. Thank you very much, guys. Back to you, Hadi.
All right, fantastic. I believe we all enjoyed a great deal. I believe you guys have taken a lot of notes and so many screenshots. And so fantastic. Once again, thank you very much, Arash, for your fantastic webinar. I believe AI, in fact, can be helpful if we use it more effectively and efficiently and more, of course, I believe effectively. That's really, really important how you use it. Fantastic. So, gotta say goodbye. Of course, there are some forms that you have to fill up. Absolutely. Of course, you have your own homework. So, but your homework will be, I believe, like sent to you on Saturday. So on Saturday morning, you will have the forms, fill them up, and make sure you fill them up with like as attentively as possible, and then that's all about it. You have time, like 5-6 days, but by the end of like next week, you will have like sent me the forms. You can directly send the forms to me. Like on your panel, there's a, I believe, box right there. You can send it to me, and I believe then that's fantastic. So, gotta say goodbye. Hope you enjoyed the webinar. And next week we will have, so we'll have so many other webinars, and that's all about it. So, wish you nothing but the best. That's all about it. And gotta say goodbye. Bye bye, everybody.